What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 video. Today I'm bringing you guys a video on the Easter egg that has to do with the girl that's locked outside in an outhouse near the Braithwaite mansion. Now if you guys first come here, this is the interaction that you're gonna get.
Who are you?
Who's out there? Somebody's out.
Find the way home! He's silly! Oh, bastard! Oh!
And if you don't know, this girl is actually a Braithwaite family member. She's the cousin of Penelope Braithwaite, and it's important, and I'll explain why in a little bit. But first thing that I have to say is that I tried everything, man. I tried to let this girl out with dynamite by shooting the logs. I tried going to the sheriff's office. Maybe after coming here, maybe I would get an interaction or something, but nothing happened. I tried everything to let this girl out. I wasn't able to. Later on, after I gave up trying to let this girl out, later on I got a side mission with her cousin, and this is why I mentioned that it will be important. And that's because I got a side mission with her cousin that had nothing to do at all. It had literally nothing to do with this girl, but something clicked in my head, and I was like, what if I drive her cousin to the outhouse and maybe I'll get like an interaction. Honestly, I wasn't really expecting to get any interaction at all, but I did get something. And it just goes to show how much attention to detail Rockstar puts into the game. And this is actually the interaction that I got.
At the station?
You don't want to mess around over there. This doesn't seem like the right way. That's my poor cousin. There's no helping her. Believe me, I've tried. Leave her.
So obviously it doesn't really help us because she basically just tells us to leave her in there. She doesn't, help us at all get her out of there. And that's where this Easter egg kinda just dies off in a way. And before I continue, let me just let you guys know that spoilers ahead that has to do with the main story. So if you're, if you don't want to know about the spoilers, you might want to leave now. If you don't care, if you really want to know the conclusion to this Easter egg, then let's continue. Alright, so if you guys remember, we burned down the house and we pretty much killed most of her family, and even the one cousin that she had left, which was Penelope, the one that I brought here, she basically went away as well. So that's why I said that the Easter egg just dies off, because there's really no one that could help this girl other than Arthur Morgan, and obviously he doesn't want to because they said she was crazy or whatever, and there's no way for us to let her out. So I pretty much gave up. I didn't think anything else would happen with this Easter egg until later at 77% of the story. If you guys don't know, also, one more time, I'll just give you guys a spoiler warning if you haven't reached 77% of the story. But at 77% of the story, you switch over to John Marston, and because Arthur Morgan died. So I figured, maybe since it's John Marston, it's a completely different character, maybe he might be able to help her. He might not know that she's crazy, and he might just let her out. So I came here expecting nothing at all, but actually something did happen, and it's not what I wanted it to happen, but it is something, and it does show a conclusion to this Easter egg, and that is that the girl is pretty much dead right now. She died, obviously no one to help her, so she just, I guess, starved to death. And what we're looking at right now is just a corpse of this girl. I'm gonna go back into an older save that I have and see if I can, try and see if there's anything that I can do to let her out, but I really don't think that there's anything you can do. So we are left with this conclusion, and that is that the girl just passed away and she just died. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this little Easter egg conclusion, I guess. And make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one.